Let me just hit record on this thing. There we go. All right. I think that's running. Very good. So before I do that anyway, just quickly, I just want to go around the room quickly and find out where everybody is. So Kirsty, whereabouts are you?
I'm in Auckland. I am running with high level and I've been a website developer for, I don't know, 20 years. I don't know. IT for, no, website for 10 years. Before that, I've been IT for about nearly 30 years. So, yeah, so I'm just kind of interested in the AI phenomenon, running with the AI agents and stuff with high level, but I'm always interested in hearing more. So
Okay,
yeah, I'm here.
cool, cool. John, are you able to speak? I can see you're driving, mate, so I don't know if you can talk or...
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, mate.
I'm in Victoria, British Columbia, Canada. So it's near the end of the day here. And I have
Nice.
a sign shop and a marketing company. And so I integrate a little bit of AI, but I just want to hear more.
Okay, cool. And Adam, how are you, mate?
At the gym,
At the gym.
if you can hear me.
Multitasking, mate. All right, cool. Whereabouts are you, mate? What country, location?
I'm in Perth, Western Australia.
Okay, cool, mate.
Yeah, running high level. Um, Starting to do stuff. Sorry if you can't hear me. All right.
That's right. We've been
Um,
chatting on Messenger, I think, haven't we?
yeah, yeah,
Yes. Sorry, mate. I get so many DMs trying to
that's
keep up
right.
with the names.
I'm trying to do bulk SMS marketing at the moment for auto stores like Supercheap Auto and Auto Pro and stuff like that.
Okay, cool. And Sana has just joined. Hey, Sana, how are you? Can you hear me?
Sorry, yeah, I'm good, thank you.
Good. So sorry, Sana. I just explained to everyone you were a little bit late coming there, but unfortunately, Jonathan from Whitebeard is actually unable to do the webinar this morning. So I decided that what we would do is I've got a little chat GPT that we created that I'd run through. So it's kind of AI themed anyway. So if everybody's happy to put up with me, I'll do that. But I was just checking in with everyone, um, where you are and what country you're in basically as well.
Okay, cool, yeah. I'm in New Zealand.
Okay, another Kiwi. Do you have a camera? Is it possible to put a camera on, Sana? I love it when people have got their camera on, so I don't feel like I'm talking to the...
No, because my kids will be running in and out, so yeah, so I'd rather leave it off for that reason. It's the school holidays, so
Oh, okay, no worries. My son comes into my
sorry.
webinars and meetings all the time. I get used to it now. All right. Also as well, is everybody, are you guys all using myCRMSIM or not, or thinking about it? Kirsty, are you using myCRMSIM at the moment?
Yeah, I am using, yes.
Okay, so Sana is,
Yeah, I
Kirsty,
am. Yeah, I'm using.
Kirsty, John, you can nod or shake your head. Not. Okay. And Adam, I think you're on board now, I think.
Yep.
Yep, thought so, mate. All right, perfect. So what I'm going to show you guys anyway, and we can make this, there's only a few people here anyway, so we can make it like a little personal Q&A. If you've got any questions, throw your hand up, pop them in the chat. We'll just answer anything you've got. But what I was going to show you guys, because we were going to release this anyway, and you may have seen it kind of teased in the Facebook group for the myCRMSIM SMS Message Buddy that I created. So what I'll do, I'm going to share this screen here. And I'll make that a little bit bigger actually. It goes like that. So who's doing database reactivations? I think Adam, you said you are.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Kirsty, no,
Not yet.
not yet. John,
A little bit for Google reviews mostly.
okay, cool. And Sana,
Yeah, yeah. So reactivation in terms of, so I use it quite a lot in terms of sending messages. I send quite a lot of bulk messages based on their tags and stuff like that. So
okay, cool. So what we created just in the last couple of weeks was a little chat GPT. Does everyone know how to create your own GPTs?
I
Yeah.
have absolutely no idea.
Okay. John does, Sana no, Kirsty, yes. Okay. So I won't go through it in depth, but just for the benefit of you, Sana, it seems like most of the people here didn't hear from Adam, but he's probably benching 225 right now. So stay safe, Adam. Don't drop that on your neck. If you just go into your OpenAI account with your GPTs, and then you can go into, I think it's my GPTs, and then you can create one in here. So you can just create, you give it a name, give it a bit of a description, and then you prompt it, and then you can put in little conversation starters, and you can upload knowledge bases and files to it and stuff, and you can basically build your own GPT to do whatever you want. So I actually have a few custom ones that I've built. So I have like a little marketing one. I've got ones for some other companies that we run as well. But this one here, we're going to, where's it gone? Messaging Buddy. This one here, we're going to release to the myCRMSIM community and make this an open source one, basically. So these are just a couple of little questions that people can ask at the beginning. So you can just ask it and say, hey, what is myCRMSIM? And then it will just explain to people what it actually is. So if anyone comes across this in the OpenAI marketplace, it will help them with that. Just go back to this. How can you get support? Okay, it will then just explain. You can get support by going to our website, or you can chat to the agents. Anything else you need, let us know. All right. And then the main purpose of this is to help write conversations for your SMS campaigns. So you can either do database reactivation or follow-ups, like for automations, to nurture a lead through some kind of journey. So if we click on this one, say, what type of marketing message would you like to write? This is going to go through and it would say, oh, great. Are you looking to create a database reactivation, reach out to past clients or leads to spark some interest again, or follow-up type of message sequence to stay in touch with the leads or customers over time? Oh, actually, what I wanted to show you first, sorry, I'm going to go back. I wasn't prepared for this webinar today at all, so because this was not me expecting to do this. What I also want to do is first of all, is actually say to this thing, say, what do you do? Okay, so this is what myCRMSIM Buddy does. Help you create conversational, I can't even speak, so that's not good. Help you create conversational, human-sounding SMS messages for your marketing campaigns, whether you're looking to reactivate old contacts or set up a smooth follow-up sequence. So no boring, spammy marketing text. Make sure your messages feel like they're coming from a real person, not a robot. If you need help writing messages, curious about how it can support your campaigns, let me know what you're working on. I'll get you started. So you want to give it a try? You can ask what type of marketing message would you like to write today, or tell me what campaign you're thinking about. So the idea of this, because we see it quite a lot, and the reason why we actually built this is that people can write text messages that are like very, very marketing driven. All right. And when we're using SIM cards to send out text messages, we have to think about being conversational. All right. And there's a lot of reasons around that. All right. Now, number one, it's better to have a conversation with someone than it is to just send them an offer and say, hey, Carlos, would you like to buy my stuff? Click here to get it, and send them a link, right? That's the essence of what a lot of marketing messages are that people send. It's very direct. Much nicer to send something to Carlos, say, hey, Carlos, we've got a great offer at the moment. Just thought of you. Would you be interested if I sent you the details? All right. Make it sound like someone's actually taken the time to communicate with them, because obviously we can put in custom fields, we can customize it with their names, the user that's sending it to them. You want them to feel like someone's actually sent them a text message. And because we're using SIM cards and we don't have to have that stop to opt out at the end of every text, then we can make it look much more conversational. Oh, sorry, I've just got another person turned up here, Annette. I'll let Annette in. All right. Is Annette. Hey, Annette, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Good. Sorry, a little bit late, so I've explained this to everyone else before, but Jonathan unfortunately was not able to make it today. So
Oh.
I'm stepping in and doing a quick webinar on something about the ChatGPT Message Buddy that we've created that we're going to be releasing soon. So we thought we'd just cover that anyway because we had people booked and people were coming on. So So we're just going through this. It's an OpenAI ChatGPT that we've created, and we're going to show how that works and create some messages.
Thank you.
All right. So yeah, I was just explaining what it actually does. So it'll create database reactivations, automatic follow-up campaigns for you and for your clients. So I'm going to say, can you write me a DBR? All right, so it's going to ask you. So we've prompted this to go through a series of questions to help you before you even, because normally what people do, they'll sit down and just go, oh, I need to write a message about my campaign, and they'll just sit and write that. Obviously, the GPT doesn't know what you're trying to do. So we've just got a series of nice questions to ask you to prompt it, and then it will create your messages off of that. So what is the name of the business you are creating this for? Has anyone got a DBR that they would like to do, or a business that they would be interested in kind of testing this on at the moment? We could do a live sort of demo of it for you if anyone wants to put one up, or we'll make something up.
So I do weight loss coaching, but specializing in menopausal women.
Okay. Is it okay to use the name of the business for that in here, or do you want me to?
Yeah.
What's it called? What's the name of the business?
So SJ Fitness and Nutrition Coaching.
SJ Fitness and Nutrition Coaching. Okay. Awesome. Do you have a website URL for that?
Yep. Oh my God. Well, it's a oh my God. So it's SJ Fitness Kickstart.
Yep.
.com.
.com. Perfect. Okay, what's the name of the message, the person that would be sending the message? Who's the friendly face behind it?
Oh, it's me, Sana.
It's you? Sana.
Yep.
All right, Sana. So what is the offer that you're sending?
So at the moment, I'm selling a 6-week, I'm calling it the secret method kind of, but yeah, so it's a no diet method. It's the coaching program name, but this is a shortened version, which is a 6-week transformational weight loss coaching program.
Did I get that right?
I lost you.
6-week transformational weight loss coaching program. Is that right?
Yep.
Specific date the offer ends on, or next 7 days, or something like that, or limited spots, 10 of these only, whatever it might be.
Yeah, so we have, let me just double check. I just want to do what it says in the, so there's 5 spots available.
Is there a link or anything to send them if they're interested, like a booking link, a purchase link, something like that? You don't have to give me the exact link, but if there is, we can just put one in, like bookhere.com or buynow.com or something like that.
Well, there's a Google document link.
So if they're interested, what would you send them?
This one, the Google document.
Have you put something in the chat, have you?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just talking. Where's the chat?
It's okay. It doesn't have to be the exact link. I'm just asking. So we can say googledoc.com.
I just put the link there.
That's okay. I'll use just googledoc.com. It's just for the purpose of that, because it will just use that link. It's fine. Is there a coupon code or anything like that?
Nope.
No. Would you like a follow-up reminder closer to the time, so as the offer starts to fill up, or do you want to follow up after a couple of days?
Yeah, after a couple of days. I think 2 days is good.
2 days, please. I always like to be polite to my GPTs, because I'm thinking about the day that Cyberdyne systems take over and they're coming for everyone, and they'll know that I've been polite to them. So follow up after 2 days. Any other details you'd like to say? So anything specific, as in your target is to lose 10 kilos in 6 weeks, or I don't know, something like that around the program? Anything specific to the offer or any further information that you would like to give it?
Well, this is really a kind of exclusive group for high achieving women, 35 plus, who are going through menopause, to restore their hormones, boost their metabolism, and just to feel confident. So there is no kind of, oh, lose X amount of kilos.
Okay, women 35 plus going into or through menopause. Did I spell that right? No. This is for high achieving women 35 plus going into or through menopause. Was there something else you said there as well, or did I get everything?
Yeah, so then I said, who wants to, restore their hormones, boost their metabolism, and feel confident again. And this is all kind of done without any restrictive diets or any kind of crazy workouts.
Oh, it's just killing me typing because I do so much voice to text these days. I always just talk to my screen most of the time. My typing is bad enough as it is. Hormones. High achieving women 35 plus going into or through menopause who want to restore their hormones, boost metabolism, and feel confident again without restricting dieting or crazy workouts. Anything else?
Yep. No, that's about it.
Okay. Let's see what it comes up with. All right, so the way that this is doing this as well, it's going to split it up into 2 messages. So we'll send out like the first one just to kind of land something in the inbox, and then a little follow-up to that. So these would be sent at the same time, like within a few seconds, right? We can look at our DBR flow and explain how that works. So basically it would send this one out. So hi, contact name, and we've programmed this as well so it uses the correct custom fields for high level. So you can just drop these into your messaging, all right? So hi, contact name, it's Sana from SJ Fitness and Nutrition Coaching. Just want to check in. I've got something to really help you feel more like you again. And then a couple of seconds later, you would send this one. I'm opening 5 spots for a 6-week transformational coaching program designed for women 35 plus who want to restore hormones, boost metabolism, and feel confident without strict diets or crazy workouts. Want me to send you the details? And then the way that we set these up as well is we don't like to send links in like your first message out to people. So we would recommend to set this up so that once someone's replied, and this can obviously all be done with a bot and a workflow and so on, okay? But once someone replies, if they say yes, then we would send them this, say, amazing, think you love this. Here's the link with all the info, and then your Google Doc link or whatever it is. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm here to help you get started. Sana. How does that sound to you?
Yeah, sounds good.
Is that in line with something you would create for that business already, or?
So I have something very similar, but obviously it's a little bit more manual, I would say. So I have few kind of, like I'm putting together a brand new program, especially for busy professional women who want to drop 5 to 10 menopausal kilos without strict diets or feeling exhausted in the next 6 weeks. Would you like the details? So I have a few variations for that. And then the reply is perfect. With this being something unique, I put this Google document together with all the key details. Let me know if the link works okay for you, and then it's the Google document. So that's what I've been doing.
Okay, no, that sounds pretty good. I guess this is for, you can always use these anyway as like a framework to get it started, and you can adjust them because, everybody knows little different things, and it can add more to the prompt. So the way this will do that is like it will give you your first messages. If there's no response, so here's your follow-up one as well. So the reminder message, hey, lead's name, just heads up, these spots for the 6-week coaching program are nearly filled. Want to see if you still wanted the details before they're gone. No pressure, just let me know, Sana. And again, it's trying to make it nice and conversational and friendly. This isn't like a harsh marketing message. It's even putting like a little heart emoji in here. So it seems like you're the person actually sending them the message. So this would be more like what someone would actually type with their thumbs rather than those marketing type messages that we see. And we're trying to avoid trigger keywords for spam, trying to avoid all that click here, buy now, those kind of things to make sure that we don't get any flags on our SIM cards. And we're really deliberately trying to engage in a conversation. All right. So all of this is designed to try and get people to reply because you want responses. You don't want all your SMS text messaging going out one way at the end of the day. You want to have replies coming in. Okay. So that's kind of done that. You can obviously then you can tweak this and say, oh, could you give me a slight variation, add more emojis? Oh, I forgot to mention that they'll get a free water bottle when they sign up or something like that, whatever it might be. If you've forgotten anything like that, you can obviously adjust it, add that in there. It will create more again. So then what we've put with this, so if you're happy with it, would you like me to create 4 variants of this message so you can mix it up in your workflow and avoid sounding repetitive? So to keep it fresh and human-like. So with our database reactivation snapshot, which I might just go to and show you guys. Just go to demo. I'm not sure if everyone is familiar with this or not. So this workflow here is part of the snapshot that we provide. Okay. So if you were doing a database reactivation, you would basically just import this snapshot. And once you've got it set up, you just drop your leads in here and everything gets controlled through here. So the settings in here control the time. So when you're going to send it, so between what hours, what days, the drip at the start here controls the frequency that they go through. So you would start this out at something slower. If it's a new campaign or a new number, you would start on a slower number and you can decrease that time as you go. And then what we do here is we have a couple of things. So they drip through at the start, they come through this split, and then they split evenly at this point, so 25% across 4 variants. And then each of these has another little drip again, where we say, look, we'll wait 8/10 of a minute here, 6/10 of a minute here, 4/10 here, 2/10 here. So as they drip through, the first one will go here, and it will wait another 8/10 of a minute. Second one will go here, wait 6/10. The third one will go here, wait 4/10, and the fifth one will go here and wait 2/10 again. So what that does is it varies the time, so everything isn't going through on exactly the minute, basically. We want to randomize the times that everything's going out so we don't have like a footprint for our SIM card. And then as they go through, we're going to have a different variant of each message here as well. So this message is like your first one, and then you've got a variant of it here, and a variant here, and a variant here. Okay. So that's what we want to do to vary the times and vary our messages. So if I go back to our GPT, this is built to go in conjunction with that. So it's going to ask you after you're happy with your initial version, say, would you like me to create 4 variants of this initial message? And you can say, yes, please. So it will now go through and create 4 variants. All right, so now we've got variant 1, variant 2, variant 3, and variant 4. Okay, and you can see here it's got like message. I'll just do the first one actually. So message 1. So we would take that, go to our workflow here, drop that in here. I'm going to save that. I'll grab message 2, assuming that we're all super happy with these, obviously. I'll drop that in here, save that. Okay, obviously then I'll keep going through all of them. So now what we've got is when we send this out would be, here's our first message that will go to them. We wait a few seconds and then we send the second message. Okay. And then obviously we would want to tie this back to another workflow or an AI bot. That's a deeper conversation, I guess, to set that up. But if people reply, then if there's a positive reply, you want to have your AI bot that would then go through and would send them. Oh, Where's it gone? Do-do-do-do-do. Message customer replies. Yes. Okay. Sorry. There it is. Send them that reply or thereabouts anyway, because if you've got an AI bot, you can tell the AI bot what to respond and basically, hey, if someone replies in a positive way to this message, send them this URL basically. So that's something you can set up with myCRM bot or Closebot or any other bot that you might be doing as well. And that's the way you'd want to manage that through an automation of a flow. So how does that look to you guys? What do you think about that? Thumbs up? Good? Very quiet?
This is all text messaging. It's not like any other, like email or anything. It's just via SMS.
Just SMS, yeah, because we are an SMS platform, basically.
Yeah. We could add in. Yeah.
Yep. Again, this is going to ask you afterwards as well. It says, if you're happy with that, then if you'd like, I can draft different reminder messages to match each variant. So we can say, oh, yes, please. Okay, so now I've got variants for my reminder messages as well. So I could grab these and then I'll go back to my workflow. All right, and then I've got a reminder there as well. I'll save that. It looks like this one here has a split for 2, so I could delete that or I could split this message up. I could actually take half of that and I could send that in there. Okay, so now I've basically just, all I've done is I've imported our snapshot. I've used our GPT. I've created 4 variants of our initial message and I've got 4 variants of the follow-up message. Oh, I have to delete that bit out of there. So you can get a DBR set up and running really, really quickly with this, with that GPT, and save you a bunch of time on sitting down and thinking about perfect copy. So AI is just, I know, I use it all the time for everything now. I'm always talking to my GPT and saying, hey, I need you to create a piece of content for me for this, or summarize a video for me. Don't do a lot of sitting around and thinking about how to write things anymore. I always get these and then I might use these and then I'll tweak them or adjust them, you know, because AI might not get it exactly right, but it gives you 90 to 95% of it straight off the bat anyway. Okay, so that's
Have you got a method of measuring which one of those 4 variants? This is it's a split test, isn't it?
Yeah, you can definitely do it that way and use it as a split test, and you can see which one's the best one. But you do want to have variants at all times anyway when you're sending stuff through a SIM card. If you send the same message again and again on a SIM card, even if it's, you know, like every 10 minutes, it still looks like an automation to the carrier that can flag your SIM card as an automation and can get your SIM card shut down.
Right.
So, but you can always use you can view the variants and look at the, I don't have anything on here because there's nothing sent in these ones because it's just a demo. But you're exactly right. You can always look and see, hey, what's got delivered and see what's actually happened through those, which one's got the most replies, and then do another variant of the best one and then adjust them again. So yeah, you're absolutely right. You can do that.
Cool.
So the whole idea of having the 4 in there is to have like reduce your spam.
It's to reduce the footprint that you're using an automation through a SIM card.
Right.
There's definitely different tolerances with different carriers and providers. So some are more lenient than others, as in you can get away with kind of sending the same message again and again on some. Some are definitely less lenient. So we would always go towards, hey, make variants of your text messages and don't keep sending the same one again and again, because carriers are looking at that.
So it's timing and content basically needs to be varied.
Yeah, timing and content, not having links, not having spammy content in there, not making them look like they are cold messages. So you wouldn't want to be sending out something that's very obvious that we haven't connected before. So like I wouldn't want to send something out to you, Kirsty, that says, I'm trying to think off the top of my head now, but like, hey, Kirsty, it's Gary here. Um, I was just wondering if you might be interested in buying my product. That's a terrible example, obviously, but that's a very cold, direct message. I'd want to be more along the lines of, hey, Kirsty, it's Gary here. I'm just following up on our previous conversation. Would you be interested? We have a great offer at the moment. Can I send you some details? Right? It's conversational. And that's why we created this GPT, to try and help people to create better conversational messaging.
So basically, just to clarify, just let's pretend I'm stupid for a moment. So when you're saying don't put links in the text messaging and the automations, is that what you're saying?
Definitely don't put links in a first message you're ever going to send someone. Definitely not. There's definitely a few things around links. So if you're doing database reactivations, you would never want to have like your first message here saying, like this fitness message, for example, I've got something to really help you feel amazing again. Here's a link to check it out. All right. You just wouldn't send that. You do not want to have a link in the first message that you send out to someone. If you do need to send them a link, then I would send this message first, and then you could try a link in the second one, but you're much better off asking for permission to send them the link and having them reply positively and then sending them the link. It's much more likely to get through.
Right.
Okay. Links are also, I did a post about this a while in the group. You know, with Lead Connector, there's like a standard, I think it's app.messenger dr something, which is the standard lead connector subdomain link. If you haven't white labeled and set up your own ones, if you use that, you're going to get flagged for spam almost immediately, because that subdomain link has just been spammed to death. I actually did a post.
So I should be all right.
Yeah, you want to make sure you've got your own customized white label domain using your own links. I also saw there was a thing in the high level group the other day, which I did a post on, which I'm not sure if that's gone out in our Facebook group yet, where someone had their own customized white label domain. But what they'd done is their subdomain, they had link.whitelabeldomain.com, whatever their white label domain was. So link.whitelabeldomain, and their messages, this was with Twilio. Their messages were getting flagged for spam on Twilio. And I think that it was because they've got link dot as their subdomain, because that's a clear, it's like having click this link here for more information, right? That's just renowned for spam, basically. So you just got to be very careful.
It might as well be spam.com.
Yeah, spam.com or nigerianprince.com, something like that. So there's all these little things that just kind of add up, and it's like, I mean, we have to now consider with SMS that if you get it right, you have got amazing delivery. But there's little things that you could get in there, like I say, with the links, with the language, with the messaging, and carriers are monitoring this stuff and looking for spammers and actively blocking messages or blocking cards. So we need to consider that when we're writing our messages, that we are having a conversation with our prospects. We are not just throwing offers at them and expecting, I call it like the spray and pray, smashing them out there. If I do enough, some people will pick it up and that might be enough. We want to have conversation and then be smart about that and use AI bots to pick that up. So when people reply, we should have an AI bot on the back end that's picking that up and having that conversation with them. And then you've got traffic going through in and out on your phones as well, on your SIM cards. So it looks like you've got good conversational messaging going on. Okay. Any questions on that? Because there's another thing that I want to show you about this GPT as well, but happy to clarify anything else on there.
Gary, I have a database for my Chamber of Commerce, but they won't provide the phone numbers with it. Is there an AI? I don't think ChatGPT will do this, but will Grok or another one, if I give it 3 or 4 columns in a spreadsheet of client name and that sort of thing, that it'll scrape for the phone numbers for me?
I saw a video with, and I think it was actually Jonathan who was going to be on here today. I'm pretty sure it was Jonathan who did a video about using ChatGPT to scrape and get numbers. I'm pretty sure. I haven't done it, so I can't give you a specific answer, but yeah, 100% there's going to be something that will do that for you.
Okay. Well, I hope Jonathan gives you a rain check on this meeting.
He's coming back. Yeah, we've got to reschedule, so he's apologized and he's going to come back. But yeah, there'll be something that's not my like scraping, doing cold messaging. That's not something that I typically do. I've never really done cold messaging. I guess if they're part of your chamber of commerce, then you know the people. But yeah, it's not something that I do a lot of.
Okay,
And
thank you.
the workflow that you just had it there,
Mhm.
that's something that is very easy to set up.
Yeah, so this is all available. Oh, go back to here. This is all available in our support center. So if you go to here in our snapshot, okay, so it's this one, drip campaign template, and you basically just download and install our snapshot from here, and that will give you exactly that workflow, along with a bunch of other ones as well. All of these are in there. And then there's videos for each one on how to set them up. Okay.
And how do I access this?
It's in our knowledge base. So support.myCRMSIM.com. If you just go in there, search snapshot.
Sorry, let me just go.
I'll
I
drop
don't even know that I have this. So can you drop the link to the chat,
Sure thing.
please? Because I know how to add workflows and how to add this and that, but that just looks way too complicated.
Too complicated to add
Yeah.
the snapshot, or
Yeah.
our workflow looks complicated?
Yeah, the workflow. Yeah.
Oh,
So,
that's a simple one, Sana. We've got some more complicated ones than that.
okay, cool. Well, I've just clicked on that, then I'll have a look.
That's a pretty easy one.
Okay.
Just grab it. There's a whole video here. Like I say, if you go through here, we have video training on all of this. So there's a video training on the drip campaign template, explains everything in there on how to do that.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. You'll be fine.
Yeah, cool.
All right. What I might do, I'm going to show you another
Yeah, I've
thing.
got a question on
Sure, mate. Is that Adam?
yeah, sorry, Gary.
That's all right, mate. You finished pumping?
When yeah. When people were sending out like the big stores are using online SMS providers, and they're able to send out, thousands of. How does that work in terms of the?
I think you're breaking up, mate. I'm not hearing you.
Carrier, and
Mate, you don't have a good signal or something. Adam, you're breaking up, buddy.
so is that better?
Yep, try again.
Is that better?
Yep. Or not? No, I guess not.
Nope. I'll text it.
Yeah, type it in the chat, mate. While Adam's just typing that in the chat, I'm just going to get started with the other thing that our SMS Message Buddy will do for you. So if you go back to this at the start and say, hey, what type of marketing message would you like to write? This is like a little prompt for it. So we went through this one. We went through a DBR, or you can do a follow-up type message sequence as well. Okay, so I'm going to say I want to do a follow-up this time. Okay, so does anyone have a business they would like to volunteer to do a follow-up messaging sequence for? We did the weight loss one. Annette, you got your finger up in here?
Yeah, I'm just in the process of creating a new lead magnet that I'm going to be launching at a conference in May. So for people that go into the lead magnet, this would be good.
Perfect.
So it's for holiday parks, and they're downloading a lead magnet, which gives them 99 AI prompts to use in their holiday park.
We're going to use an AI prompt to follow up for an AI prompt lead magnet. Love it.
Yep.
What's the name of the business then? Is it called Holiday Parks, or they are a holiday park?
I'm
What can we
putting it
do?
on with my business, Common Sense Marketing.
So, okay. So we're making it for Common Sense Marketing.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And the website URL?
Just call it commonsensemarketing.com.au /holiday park growth.
Yeah. Is that the landing page for the lead magnet? Is it that you just kind of mentioned, or?
Yeah.
We'll probably just leave it at that, because this is just asking for the URL, so it can do a little bit of referencing to the website, basically. Well, actually, maybe you should use that, because actually
We're a generalist agency, and we're trying to go vertical into this growth, into this market. So yeah,
okay.
I don't want to launch another website yet. I'll just keep it. Yeah.
Fair enough. So sorry, what was the
holiday-park-growth, holiday park growth.
holiday park
Growth.
growth? Oh,
Yep. Without that.
Without that bit.
That's it.
Okay. I'm sure if you're still with us, Adam, I'm not seeing anything in the chat from you, mate, if you have typed it in. Who is the message being sent from? Would that be from you, Annette?
Yes. Yeah.
Why are you sending a message to this person to follow up about?
So it would be probably because they downloaded the lead magnet, which we wouldn't call it that. They downloaded the AI holiday park AI prompt guide. Yep.
Yep.
It's interesting because I'm actually not only using this as a lead magnet to get people into the email list and into the marketing list, obviously. And I don't want to sell ChatGPT things, but that's okay.
All right. How many messages would you like to send them? Like a short note, 2 or 3, or a longer sequence? Like, do you want to do a dozen or so?
Probably 3 max, I think.
Do you mind if we do a few more, just for the
Whatever.
purpose of this? Like,
Yep.
normally 2 or 3 is quite short. It takes, like, they say it's like 7 messages before someone will respond anyway. Are you okay? I'll just do an even dozen on here, just to show that it will make a nice little ordered follow-up of messages. We'll say 12.
Okay.
So it'll ask here daily, weekly, or mix it up. We just put that in there because some people want to have a specific, like, everyday follow-up for certain things, or weekly, or whatever it might be. I'm going to say mix it up, if that's all right for you. I would generally recommend, if it's a lead magnet, you kind of want to mix it up with people. You start out a little bit quicker, and then slowly after time. You don't want to message people every day because you can be annoying them. Weekly can be a bit spaced out, but it depends. Some people want to have a weekly reminder about things, but we'll just use mix it up in this example, and you'll see how it kind of varies the time out a bit as well.
This is good, actually, because the holiday parks that I've been talking to are interested in GHL, and they've all asked about texting.
Okay.
It's opening up a lot of avenues. Yeah.
Yeah. Is there a call to action you'd like to include in your messages?
I thought that far ahead.
Maybe is it like, what do you want them to book a call with you to discuss their marketing needs or something like that?
That's good. Yeah.
And you can make these longer. Like I'm doing this very short. Literally, when I do this, I speak in here because I can give it a bigger kind of amount of information much easier than typing as well. Perfect. So CTO, book a call. Any other details you'd like to tell me before we get started? So anything specific? Is it like for holiday parks looking to grow, holiday parks that specialize in glamping? I don't know.
Yeah, no, holiday parks looking to get more bookings and to have the whole, everything done for them instead of wasting time and energy trying to figure it out for themselves. And also to have a lot of their marketing and communications processes systemized, automated.
Bookings and want a
to
fully
get
managed
more,
service.
yeah, and a fully managed service to manage all their marketing and bookings. Yeah, cool. That's kind of it.
Is that okay?
Yep.
Good enough for the purpose of a demo?
Purposes of today, yeah.
Perfect. You'll have access to this after this anyway. I'll drop the link to everyone after this. Okay, so craft 12 messages, natural conversational tone, value driven, soft nudges to book a call, mix of timing so it feels human. We have an intentional typo in here to make it feel real. You'll see how that works. So it's going to run through here. Doing a little overview. It's still thinking. Could keep going.
Confused it.
No, it does this. It will say message and then it should start writing the messages.
Sometimes it does glitch, I've found, but that's all.
We'll give it a second, and if it doesn't, we'll give it a little kick. Oh, there it is. I just didn't scroll down far enough. There we go. It wasn't letting me scroll down until I hit that button. There we go. So message one. So hey, again, we have all the custom variables in here that map to high level. So hey, it's Annette from Conversational Marketing. Just saw you download a holiday park prompt. How did you go with it? Anything in there you're keen to try out? So it's gonna, again, it's like conversational, trying to get people to reply to you.
That's really good. I wouldn't have thought of that.
Yeah. So two, thought I'd check in. Person's name. A lot of park owners tell me they love the guide but don't have time to actually use all the ideas. Is that you too? So we're trying to mix this up as well because we always want to introduce like our name the first time. And again, think about how we send text messages, right? If you and I were sending text messages back and forth, like as a first introduction, I would always kind of send you, hey, and it's Gary here, just following up on our conversation, something, something. You reply to me. I'm not going to say, it's Gary here. Yes, that's right. You already know it's me now. So I'm not going to say that in my second message. All right. So we've tried to emulate that in here. So we're not always saying to them, hey, it's Annette here again. It's like, yeah, I know you're Annette. Like this is more emulating what a real human will do.
You're in a message thread, you're in a thread. So
exactly.
you know from. Yeah.
Exactly. Whereas I see this time and time again with marketing messages and threads, and like I get them, people send them to me, where it's always, hey, it's Annette here. Hey, it's Annette here. Hey, it's Annette here. Here's another offer from Annette, or whatever. Always putting their name in, like, I know who you are. Like, it's a thread, exactly as you say. And then that's just such a big giveaway that isn't automation. All right. We want our messages to look like you've sat there and carefully crafted them with your beautiful thumbs and hit send and send it out to that person one-on-one. All right. Because you're trying to spark a conversation. All right. We'll follow up again. Quick question. You currently handle all your marketing, booking calls yourself. And again, so sorry. Oh, actually, it's got it here anyway. Day 1, day 3, day 6. So we're starting to space them out a little bit. So this one's like 2 days later, 3 days, 3 days, with 3 days later again. And we're putting little questions out to them. All right. Then with 3 days, 4 days. That's 3 days. We're splitting up the times a little bit. 4 days. 3 days, and this one here, this message 9. So, hey, hey Annette, just wondering, and we've misspelt this one deliberately. Okay.
Yep.
So if you've got any questions about how automation can work for you, happy to chat if you're curious. So then we would have this one sent out immediately after, like with just a few seconds break in your workflow. So where all the others, you can imagine as you're going through the workflow, it's like, okay, day 21, day 25, but day 25 and then,
That's day 28.
oh, it says day 28. That's a bit stupid. Okay,
Yeah,
we
but
obviously
then
need
it's got
to.
it 2 minutes later. But that's all right. Doesn't matter.
Oh, sorry. I'm looking wrong. Sorry. I was going the wrong way. Yeah, so sorry. Day 28, 2 minutes later. I beg your pardon. This is, no, it's not. That's, okay, we need to look at that. Maybe it's just messed up a little bit in the prompt, or it's got confused. I don't know. So yeah, obviously that should be day 25, 2 minutes later. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, you just send that one out because then it literally looks like you have been following up with them, and then you made a bit of a mistake in this message. Oh, sorry, sent that wrong. So they're actually thinking that you are sending them the messages. All right. So we have just a little typo in there.
That's good.
Okay, and then it just sort of carry on through. Has a little note in here. I included intentional typo in message 9. Did it get that right? Message 9. Yeah, it's a message 10. I don't know why it says that there. We'll have a look at the prompt for that. And
Yeah,
then,
I love it.
yeah, there you go. That's that done. So you can do that. This will again, you can create 4 variants of this if you want. So you could have 4 variants of that and have a variance in your follow-up workflows. That's pretty much all done for you in minutes, basically, rather than sitting there and having to think about it, type these out, and all you've got
So
to do
this
is copy
particular
paste these into
buddy,
messages.
my CRM SMS Message Buddy, is that a ChatGPT that you have created for people that have myCRMSIM?
We've created it. We're going to put it public. So it will be public after we do this. I was going to do this later on in the week and create a video. And then because Jonathan
And is
didn't,
that for sale?
no, it's free.
Oh, wow. That's really good.
I know. We're good like that.
Yeah.
I love
Like,
people.
everything that we can do to help you guys be more successful is obviously good, for you guys. If it's good for you guys, it's
Well,
good for everyone,
I want
right?
to speak to you at the end of this because I need to ask a couple of questions about everything else. So, yeah.
Sure thing. So what we'll do, you guys all in the Facebook group anyway?
Yeah,
We must be. What we'll do, we're going to pop this into the Facebook group. We'll make this public. We'll post this video in the Facebook group as well, so that people can see how this all works. And yeah, we'll release this later on, probably today, tomorrow. We'll put the video live. Actually, we'll do it today because we always put the video live in the group after we finish the webinar. But yeah.
thank you.
All right, guys. Now, Adam, sorry, I'll just come back to your question, mate. Are you still there? Yep, you're still there, mate. When stores use online bulk SMS providers and send out bulk SMS all at once, what carrier does that use? They often go to spam because of the content and opt-out links, but do they still use like Optus, Telstra, etc.? When stores use online, what's a store, mate? I'm not sure what you're actually asking me there. Like AutoPro, and stores use online. I guess that's going to depend what they're going to use. They're probably using like Twilio or one of those cloud providers. I mean, you can do SMS through AWS. There's a lot of different cloud providers that they use. But do they still use like, oh, so you're asking, are those carriers still going through like Optus or Telstra, etc.? I think that's what you're asking, even if you're using Twilio. Good question. No, they would be using different carriers and they would have their own. I don't know exactly how that works with Twilio, but I don't think they would be running those through Optus or Telstra. They would have their own kind of carrier network that they would be using, like they're their own phone company essentially. But it's a good question actually. I don't know for 100% certain how they actually work. But yeah, I'd imagine they've got their own because they're going to have their own servers. They'll be their own carrier effectively. All right. Do we have any other questions? Everyone happy with that? Think that's a good thing? Be useful?
So you're going to just give us the link to.
I'll post the link with this video in the Facebook group shortly.
That snapshot thing.
The snapshot thing.
Not snapshot, sorry, what you've just showed, what you've got on the screen.
Yeah, we have to push it and make it go public because it's not public at the moment, it's private.
Oh, right.
So I'll have to change it to go public and then we can share the link to it. So it'll be in the Facebook group.
Thank you.
Shortly, within probably a couple of hours or so, I'd say, by the time we download the video and everything. Okay. Perfect. All right. Well, thank you guys. I'm gonna, where am I doing? I'll stop that. And we'll see you all soon.